You
bro.
don't think so,
Alabama,
man?
Alabama don't do swing passes and fucking bubble screens all day.
I
That
mean,
ain't
he
his
threw
game,
deep.
bro.
He threw deep balls to LeJontay Wester. He
Bruh,
threw deep
just cause
balls
you
to
see him, just cause you see a couple every blue moon, bruh, that ain't his biggest throw was when he threw it to Travis Hunter in double coverage.
All
Like
his all his big throws was that, bro. Like
let's
it's
be honest, bruh.
glaring. The games he didn't play, the game Trav didn't play, that nigga was mediocre as hell.
wow,
And imagine
wow.
going against an NFL defense where they scheming for your ass all week. That shit is not going
Yeah,
no, bro. He
that's
got to
true.
come prove. He needed one more year in Colorado without Trav and maybe get them to a legit bowl game, and then he would have had solid draft stock.
Oh, you ain't
Too
lying.
much shit attached to him, bro. It's a house of
You
cards.
ain't you ain't
You
lying
pull
about that,
Trav
bro.
away, that shit fall down.
He should have gone before when he went though. I hear what you're saying, but he should have gone before.
He should have. He should have fucking took his name out of that shit and let Dion get him signed to Dallas. That's what
I'm
the
about to
fuck
say,
he should have did.
didn't little brother get signed already without going to the draft and all that shit?
Yeah, he
Yeah, he
went to
got signed to
Tampa.
Tampa because he know Drew Rosenhaus. That's his agent.
So you don't gotta go to the draft. So that you say he shouldn't even been over there, waste his fucking
Man, you
time.
know how many niggas get signed to practice squads and
Yep.
off the couch and shit that don't get
Yeah. Yeah.
drafted? It's your agent. Can you get this nigga a contract?
Yeah. Straight contract. You ain't even gotta do shit. Just pull up.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He was better off not even doing none of that shit. He shouldn't have been streaming. He shouldn't have did none of that cornball shit. He got
That's that.
not
That's that
not on no
older.
hating shit. You know what I'm saying? Not on no hating shit, bro. Your talent just don't. I would
That's the
take
older
Jackson
brother
Dart before
syndrome, bro.
Shador.
That's the first son older brother syndrome.
Yeah, yeah, know what I'm saying? That's he got a great work ethic. You know what I'm saying? He just needed some more tape to prove what he thought he should be. He needed more tape than that. Because if you
Didn't
take
he also
Trav
stop
away,
fucking with Tom Brady? Wasn't Tom Brady trying to take him in, and he kind of broke away from that?
man, that's because Dion his daddy. Tom Brady don't give a fuck. Tom Brady won at that draft party. Tom Brady
What
don't
round
give a
Tom
fuck
Brady?
about
Was it
that
what?
shit, nigga.
Didn't Tom
That
Brady
shit
go
was
like
for a
in the
commercial.
sixth?
He went in
Didn't Tom Brady
seven.
go like late seventh? Right? He went late. Tom Brady went late as fuck and became the GOAT.
That's because
Hey man,
Bledsoe got
welcome to the
knocked out the
Florida
game,
Yard,
bro.
man. Welcome to the Florida Yard, man. You got the goat on your bitch on cruise, man.
It's your boy Big Jock. Introduce yourself.
Hey, you know, it's the one and only Big West Side. Big West Side.
We got Big Trey in the building. We got Coach Gabe from the outside.
Yes, sir. Yes,
What up?
sir.
Nah, you head coach. Anyway.
Ex smoke boy.
Ted. How y'all boys feeling today?
You know what? New day, new money.
About to watch Boston close the series out. Hit my parlay.
That's what I need. I need Boston, and I need the Brewers to do this shit.
They say what we talking about. We was talking about the draft shit earlier for a second. We got Coach Dave on here. We trying to see what his 9 you looking like. How you feel
My
about
guy,
it?
you.
Yes, sir. How y'all feeling about it so far? I know y'all was working season, right?
Yeah, we working. I feel great, man. I'm not gonna hype it up like we gonna talk this crazy shit. We just gonna come play football and that's it, like we always do. That's it. I mean,
Yes,
everybody
sir.
can get all these 14, 15 linemen. Motherfucker, only 5 can play. So good luck with that.
You don't believe in having depth in your on your team?
Huh?
You don't believe in having a deep roster?
I believe in having depth on my team 100%, but what I don't believe in is just having kids on my team for no reason, because that causes drama.
Yeah.
You get me? All these fake promises, all this fake shit you do to the parents just because you want all the kids on your team just so you don't have to play against them, so you look like a good coach.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
That's really what it is. I mean, show me what you can do with the kids you got. Don't go out talking shit about kids, and then when you see them kids performing, now you in the parents' DMs talking about, oh, what's up? Come slide this way. Like, what the fuck? What was you at a couple months ago?
yeah, that's true. That happens.
That's bad.
Gates say build that shit from the ground up.
Yeah, man. From the ground up, let's see what you're really talking about.
Brick by brick.
And brick by brick, baby. Damn right.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I think we're gonna be all right. We're definitely gonna be competitive. We're gonna come and play football. You better not come and think it's gonna be an off week. That's for sure.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
You got a strong enough team to predict your record for the season?
Predict the record. I say I ain't gonna pinpoint, but I say winning season.
Yeah.
Winning season. I'm gonna keep it real. Winning season.
So you get to the
Yeah.
playoffs for sure.
I can tell you this: my team ain't Super Bowl or bust.
Say that one more time.
I said I can promise you this: my team ain't Super Bowl or bust.
Okay.
I'm gonna be real. I got kids that really just want to learn and they just want an opportunity. That's what I'm about. These kids are still 8, 9 years old, bro. Like, I'm definitely not gonna have 50 some kids in my roster to run left, run right with one guy.
Hey there, man. Sound like you trying to shoot shots now.
Yeah, he's
No,
shooting shots at you, Melly.
I ain't shooting. Man, it's you football,
Nah,
bro.
I'm
Everybody
fucking.
does that shit.
I'm fucking with Gabe, man.
I was
Yeah.
like, nah. Everybody, eventually, everybody does that shit. I used to hate that direct snap left and right until I seen college do it all the way in the national championship. NFL did it all the way in the national. Jalen Hurts did that shit in the Super Bowl. Why the fuck can we not do it on 6U, 7U, and 8U?
You can. I mean,
Exactly.
and dominate. And they can't
And
stop it.
dominate. You can't stop it. You can't stop. That's what I'm
They
saying.
can't
Stop
stop it. You
that
gotta
shit.
force them to stop it. Yeah.
That's it. Fuck, I look like I just got 15 yards off of one play. I'm not gonna come back to it.
Yeah. And then when you load the box, I'm gonna run it some more and then maybe throw a pass over your head.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This chess, bro. That's why I love football. This shit chess.
Exactly. Exactly. But I feel you on that. Like but you know, you got some good points and stuff like that. But like what piggyback off what Java was saying, man, I know depth on a team definitely comes in handy, especially like when it
Oh
comes
hell
you
yeah.
go them deep playoff runs and stuff like that. You know, your studs they be kind of beat up. I mean, but you do prepare them for it. But sometimes when you play them juggernaut kind of teams, you
You need
need
that. You need that
you
depth. You
need
need
it.
it.
You need that. Yeah, so the
Hell
studs
yeah.
can get a rest.
Or God forbid, like look, we can segue into my smoke boy team. God forbid what happened to me happened, where
Right.
one of your best players goes down.
Right.
The week
Your
of the
best
Super Bowl.
the week of the Super Bowl, your best dog goes down. Oh shit. You know what I mean? Like what the fuck? What we do now? Thank God, like the staff was solid, the team was solid, the parents were solid, so we were able to we lost the Super Bowl, but we was able to stay together, bounce back, and go to YNC and finish third place. But
Right.
that's still, I'm a firm believer, and I think there's a lot of people that believe that too. But if I would have had my star, we would have had our star Dallas, we probably would have won the national championship. I'll stretch it that far. I firmly believe that. And nobody can take that away from my thought. I firmly believe that. We have full team. We had Dallas Poole back on the team. We win Super Bowl and we fucking wiped the shit out of everybody on in nationals. Easy.
Yeah, for sure. So who won nationals that year?
Um, RDU.
RDU. Gotcha.
Because
Gotcha. So do
we ended up playing Bessemer and the
yeah,
Constellation.
yeah, Bessemer's still good, man.
Yeah, but Bessemer, I like their game.
I think Bessemer won that year.
No, no,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. You're
it
right.
had to been
Yes,
Bessemer because Bessemer
yeah,
was
yeah. Because
they
we
took their
lost to
first loss
Bessemer.
last year.
Yeah, yeah. We lost
Yeah,
to Bessemer, and that's what got us a third. Yeah, yeah. Because
yeah,
we beat the shit out of Lauderdale Lake.
yeah. Because Bessemer took their first loss last year
Mhm.
against RDU.
Blue and then blue and shit. Blue one.
Right. That's a tough squad up there though. A
Man,
tough
but
squad.
that game finished 16-18, and they ended up pulling through literally like on the last play. Our next offensive drive, we broke for a touchdown, and the fucking ref called it out of bounds, and then he called game after that, and the game finished. But besides that, like that was a good game. It went all the way down to the wire.
Well, Chris Fields said he saying whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, I can't even see the fucking hold on. I gotta go over here to see the shit. I can't even see the
Yeah,
comments.
Chris Fields, he with Duval. they feel like they got something to say about this stuff you saying. Chris Fields say y'all wouldn't have won Florida Elite.
They wasn't in Duval wasn't in Florida Elite
Oh,
then.
Duval wouldn't. Yeah, no, yeah. Chris Fields said y'all would have won Florida Elite, but not nationals, even with Poole.
Coach, so you ain't missed nothing. We just getting started for real.
Cat, what they do?
Coach Cat.
Your mic ain't working, Cat. No, sir.
Brother, I don't care what nobody say. Bessemer probably the best put together 10U team I done seen in
Ain't
the country.
out of Birmingham, boy.
That's where that boy
Listen,
from. Yeah,
Mic check, 1, 2.
On the way to
yes,
third, flow sick, put my straight jacket in a word.
Well, you got
What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
What's up,
hey, we
Ken?
just
What's going
waiting
on?
on the big dog.
So we got Coach Gabe on his mind. Hey, what up, Gabe?
What up? What's going on, though?
Ain't nothing, man. Keeping my head above water. These
Coach
twins
over
trying to kill me, bro.
I hear you, bro. The baby's keeping you busy, ain't
Bro,
he?
they trying to kill me. You hear me? They keeping me on my toes. Man,
That's a
what
fact.
age group you got this year, bro?
9U.
9U. Where at?
9U. Cowboys.
At the Cowboys? Bet.
Yes, sir.
Who your big pieces is?
Everybody. We a unit.
And I don't want to hear that shit. Give me a couple of kids that stand out, baby.
We a unit, man. The Cowboys stand out. Anybody can score. Anybody can block.
Give me a lineman. Give me a shout out a lineman that been balling his ass off, who been working his ass off. So you telling
Juju.
me, okay now. Juju. What's his name? Juju what?
Julius Jackson.
Julius Jackson. Oh, you talking about big Juju. The
Yeah.
bully.
Yeah.
Juju the
So
boy.
has he been playing D line primarily, or is he playing a little bit of offense as well?
He's playing both and a little bit
Okay.
of fullback.
I know he played fullback. I know he could tote that thing now. All
Yeah.
right. and especially y'all how y'all play football. And
Yeah.
Osceola, hey, y'all still use that B back. You hear me?
You know I use that fullback. Twan know I use the fullback. That's Twan.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I love that fullback position, man. That shit crucial.
Y'all had another
Duval and Best
piece, another piece who was on the line. I want to say it was a little Spanish boy. I love him though. He was ripping shit up. I think it was Riviera. If it's not,
Spider Man.
Spider
if
Man,
he,
yeah, but he go to AU. He a
Yeah, he
dog
at
when he go to
8U
oh,
too.
AU, man.
he ate you. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, I
he a
love
little
that
dog,
kid.
bro.
I love that
And
kid, bro.
so my D
I
line is
love that
Juju
kid.
and him, Juju and Spider Man right now. That's who I got on spring on my D line, and they reckon, bro. They holding it down there. They doing good. They doing their job. Got no complaints.
I love that kid. I think Riviera is gonna be pretty good as
He's
long as he
coachable. He's
grows.
quiet.
Yeah, man. Beyond that, he like it's in between the whistles for him for real. Like
It really is.
he's a good kid, but in between the whistles, that boy want to hurt somebody.
Yeah, no, he can get mean. He
and
can get mean.
and I did see I was able to see then when it was like 6U, I want to say, and they had a scrimmage versus Outlaws. They didn't do as well as they expected to do, but Riviera really stood out to me. Being one of the aggressive kids, being one of the protectors of his brothers, going and taking out a couple of kids for his brothers who just got beat up or whatever. You know what I mean?
What I
But he
like
was
is that
definitely the enforcer. Go ahead.
he's rocking with us right now on the spring team, and he going toe to toe with kids going up. They going up, and he's toe to toe with them. Like he's not shying away from work. He's not pushing away. He wants it. He's actually starter and then rotates. He's definitely an asset.
I love Riviera. I love Riviera. Well,
That's why it's
man,
hard to point
give
out
me
here, man. I got a lot of kids, man. I got a lot of ones that I can point out that you can be like, yeah, they all doing their job.
man, but still, at the end of the day, when a kid has been busting his butt, and you telling me every single kid been busting their butt to the full maximum, whatever, bro, I don't want to hear that. It's always one. It's always
Well, you
one
right now.
dog
Now
who
to my
been out
defense,
there who
I just
deserves
took
to
over the
a
team.
huh.
I just took over this squad.
I
Right? So I
understand
can
that.
I can speak I can speak on the kids that have came out to spring to try to get the ball rolling and get ready for the season, and they're rocking out in spring. Like for example,
Okay.
Raga. I don't know if y'all know Raga.
Yes.
The Raga Lion. Boy, that boy
Yes,
is
sir.
that's a
Tater.
dog. Yes.
Yes,
Raga is
sir.
something that you need to scheme against that kid because if you don't, he's gonna get you.
So with Roger, he playing up last year?
No, no, he played at his level. He's playing on his
He
true level.
plays level. Okay.
Yeah.
Roger is very active on the outside. I love how aggressive he plays the edge. He sets the edge really well. Um, I would like to see him transition more into an outside linebacker. He seems like he would do pretty well at getting his hand out of the dirt and having to deal with the lineman and actually having to play the field. I think Rager
Surprisingly,
would
he
do. Go
he
ahead.
loves that DN position.
I already know.
He loves he can
But
fly, he can get physical. He's first on sight, like he likes it.
for me, this is the one thing, right? So DN is a position where, so when it comes to defensive players, right? I always recommend it being easier for you to transition from standing to putting your hand in the ground than it is for you to put your hand in the ground to transition to standing. So when they are young and they seem to be really honing in on that defensive end point, 9 times out of 10, when they get to the next level, if they are not over 6 foot, they ain't playing DN.
Yep,
Okay.
it's a fact.
So if we go ahead and let him play DN all the way till he 12U till he
Yes,
13 or whatever, and then we're
we're not
trying to
doing him justice.
transition him, we're not doing him justice. You get me?
Correct.
So
sir.
by all means, I'm going. I would like to see him transition into an outside linebacker earlier than later, just so he's prepared for the next level and has
Hmm.
both of those sets of tools in his bag instead of just honing in on one set of tools and you relying on them one set of tools, and then when you show up to the job and then figure out that's not the tools you need for this job.
Now you
You know
got
what
to
I mean?
relearn the game.
Exactly. So I
So I'm
always
I
just
use
try to
him.
make
I'm
sure
using
that they're
him
versatile.
on offense too now. He got hands.
Oh, I done seen baby boy
Raga
17 days.
Raga got hands. Raga, I'm using. He's a little tight end. He'll be a great tight end. At least that's for right now. That's where I got him at.
That's
Or
what's up.
as maybe as like a slot receiver or something like that. But it's not you, man. I mean, you ain't really doing all that.
Hey man, so what do you have planned for the kids? By all means, it's 9U. Uh, by all means, what do you expect? What expectations do you have for your kids? How? Go ahead, give it to us.
So I'm basically I'm going
You
extra height.
breaking up, bro.
While
You're
I'm
breaking
connecting
up.
to the
All right, there it is.
Can y'all hear me?
Hello.
Hello, can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, I'm going into the season not expecting to follow the hype or all the other extra shit and all that other stuff going on.
I feel
My
you.
main thing is like trying to get back to just teaching these kids football and
You went dead on me. You went mute on me, bro.
them at least attempting to teach them some kind of football, like real football that they'll be able to take with them to the next level. Like I can't be calling out plays with these super dumbed down nicknames and then they go up to 10U, 11U, and they have an opportunity to maybe be a running back, and the coach tells them, "Hey, man, go hit the six hole." And he looking at you like, "The fuck are you talking about? Six hole?
That's
Like,
real.
wait a minute. Like, what?" I'm also
30,
trying to teach them, like, when I call the plays, like, what to listen to in the play. We all play football.
34
To the
trap.
person, to people that don't play football, they hear them crazy football plays, and they're like, "What the hell are they talking about?" But they're not taught that you only listen to a certain section of it. Only a certain section belongs to you. The rest
Mm.
is all gibberish. The rest is someone else's job. So you
I
get
would
me? Like I'm
say
trying to get them to understand that portion of it.
I get that. I feel like it really just depends on the ages. Um, but honestly, terminology should be the same across the board. It's understandable that you use them about goddamn, like, the kids want something that they can relate about. You know what I mean? Relate to,
Mm-hmm.
like it's something they can remember. Colors, fucking Spider Man, whatever. If that's the play, I get you. I understand that when they're younger. But right now, and going into 9 and 10, I definitely agree with you. It's time to start giving them terminology. It's
Yeah,
time
like
to
they need to
start giving
understand
them
what an I
jargon.
formation is.
They
They need to
gotta
understand what the
understand,
X, Y,
because that's the
Z.
only way. That's the only way you develop them for real. So, man, what's up with your spring predictions, man? Give me your spring
Spring
predictions.
spring prediction.
Yes, sir.
Well, you know it's gonna be me and the man right over there playing on Sunday.
Oh, is that right?
Oh,
This Sunday?
that's for sure. It's gonna be Twan
Okay,
and
now.
myself, and we leading the party.
Okay.
What's your
And
score prediction?
only
What's
one of
the
us,
score?
the skull.
Yeah, what you think the
What the
score gonna be this
score
time?
is when y'all meet up in the chip? What the
You
score
know they
is?
say you
Get
know they
to me.
say it's hard to beat a
Well,
good
no, you
team
gotta ask
twice.
that man. He the one that took the L. He the one that told everybody I wasn't
Oh
gonna do
Lord!
shit. He the one that
Oh
said
Lord!
he had me study. He the one that went around talking about, oh, he ain't beat me a day in his life because he had a superstar AUG team.
Oh Lord!
What's up now? What you think the score gonna be?
Oh, we come out
You
with
gotta beat me.
We come out
I'm
with a
daddy.
W. You definitely not playing with this. Like, just don't get on here and act like you got more 9-year-old kids than we don't
Hey,
even
but you,
got a
but the only
9-year-old kid
reason
on our
why I'm
team.
talking, the reason why I said that is because you started talking. You're the one that
Yeah,
said
but
no one on
I'm
your
talking.
level
I'm
can match
talking on
up.
that.
You need
I'm
to go
talking on
start
the
playing
average.
higher
I'm talking
people.
on a level playing field. We're actually playing up, and we still come out Super Bowl champion. Hold on, let me
You
cut my
can't
light
do
on.
that because the only
Let
spring
me cut my
championship
light
you
on. I'm
got
gonna have back to
is
back
because
these.
you played up in
I'm,
spring.
I'm gonna have back to back these. Let me cut my light on.
That's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
have back.
saying. Like the only reason why you got a spring
I'm gonna
championship,
come
don't
back.
forget, because you had your 7-year-olds playing
I,
6U.
I'm gonna win back to back, man. I'm happy we got this on video. So when
But
I
we
when I
asked you
come
what the
back
what
and
the
clip
score
it,
was. You still ain't answered.
we
Man, what's
win.
the prediction? So both of y'all is
19.
predicting a W for
I say we
yourself.
win
What's
by
the
2 touchdowns.
deficit though?
Because
We
last
He
win
I
by
say
checked,
two
two
he said he was
touchdowns.
going
touchdowns.
50, aka Ferrari me.
We win
Bruh
by
said
two
two
touchdowns,
touchdowns.
man.
What's your prediction?
Oh, he gonna
We
be
win by two
he
touchdowns.
He said two tubs. What's your prediction though, Gabe? God damn it, Gabe. You got up off. There he is. He back up in here. Hey, Gabe,
yeah.
what's your prediction, baby? I know
Project,
you
what you
said
think?
y'all gonna
What
win.
you think the score gonna
We
be
go
when
get
I
the
start this
dub.
weekend?
Oh, this
Per-
shit gonna be at least like 24. Shit.
oh man. Hey,
Come on.
so
Don't
Miss
get it
Gerda
twisted. I'm gonna tell you
says
why the only touchdown
28
he
to
got. I'm gonna tell
6
you why Project got that
Cowboys.
touchdown. I'm gonna tell you why Project got that touchdown. Because right
So
after
hold
that
on.
play,
What was the score last time they played?
I think we won by one. I think it was two touchdowns to one. I forgot what the actual number was, but it was 2 tutties to 1 tutty.
2-1. I was told they can't learn it because they're too young. I'll look at the trend. I remember somebody saying they wanted to play against 9 and 10 U teams.
It's gonna definitely
Laughing,
be
says
different. We
Jada
was missing
Prince.
like 5 kids when we
But
played.
Kendi Outterball says it's gonna be 28 to 20 Cowboys. All right. What other comments we got, Jeff?
I don't I
Uh,
don't I don't I don't see them scoring.
13 to 6 was the
Yeah, there you go.
score
That
of the
13-6,
last
13-6.
game.
Yeah.
13 to 6. So you say
My
you don't
my
see
my
them scoring.
Nah,
my
I don't see
my
them scoring.
my
Hold
they
on. He
don't
said he
score.
don't see you scoring. And you say you
Nah,
don't see
Twan ain't
them
scoring.
scoring?
Man, you
Twan ain't
tripping.
scoring. The only reason why he got that 1 tutty last time is because my corner bit in and he didn't know how fast Project was. Because that's the first thing he said on the side. He said, "Oh, that kid fast. I didn't know that, coach. My bad. That ain't gonna happen again."
Okay, so what he gonna say when they gotta go run down Shadow and then run down Project? We didn't have Shadow until the last drive of the game.
Man, you didn't have a fucking offense.
We didn't have all our players. We was missing 2 linemen.
I understand that, bro.
We didn't have D3.
All right. With that being said, are you fully cocked this weekend?
Man, I love us to win.
He said he
You
loves.
got you got to get past Plant City though.
Plant City lost. You
No,
ain't
not. Oh
catch
yeah,
up.
that's right. Chiefs.
We
Chiefs talking
30
about they
balled
gonna
them two
upset you.
times in a row.
Chiefs said they gonna
Wait.
upset you.
We
So
30
when
balled them two
when is
times
the
in a
I
row.
know
chip?
it was like 30 something zero, right?
When is the chip?
Sunday
Sunday.
Sunday.
at
So it's
IMG.
another play-in game.
Yeah, like this weekend we got
They
a
gotta play
Saturday.
Venus.
I play Venice Bulls on Saturday, and Twan play the Chiefs. And then
Project, how many
basically
touchdowns you
the
gonna
winner
score
of
on
that game
Osceola?
go to the championship. So there's a chance that Twan and me can both lose. I mean, you know what I
How
mean,
many
but that ain't
touchdowns
gonna happen.
Project you
But
gonna score on Osceola?
huh?
Oh, Project say he gonna
Oh
score two
my
or three
God, they
times.
don't put the hero himself on the line. Hey, Project, how many you say you scored? 2 or 3. Oh, hey man. If y'all don't know that Project Baby himself, aka the one
So
and
Twan,
only.
you saying
I
that
ain't
the
gotta
only
talk.
playmaker you had on your team was the man right there, the goat right there?
That was the only one that was the only one that
So out of
we
that whole,
witnessed.
I listen to what you're saying now. Out of that
What
whole team you had, because you definitely had more than 11 kids out there. You only had one playmaker that can
I
make it happen
only
for you.
probably had 11 out there. It's eight
I'm
on
just saying,
eight.
out of that, you only had one kid that could win it for you.
What you mean?
That's what you're
He said
saying.
he
That's the
said
only
that
reason why you
Shadow
lost that
wasn't
game.
there.
I'm not playing with kids that I know. I'm using spring to know my new kids. What is you saying? All my new kids don't
That's why
play
I'm asking.
spring.
Like, you ain't had no other kids there that you feel could have made something happen for you.
Bro, we had Bug Project. My 2 quarterbacks. One of them end up getting hurt. And Duke. And
So
Bullet.
so your answer is no.
Don't worry. I got I got the whole
I'm
team
just
this time.
asking, dog. I ain't trying to start shit, bro. I'm just asking.
Hey,
I got the
at
whole
the
team
end of
this
the day,
time.
what happened happened, and what we all we
No, you
Plays
know why
got
concerned
you
about
feel
called.
is what's
Cat,
confident?
going to
Because you
hey,
got
happen this
quick cuts
week.
film this
cat.
time.
So
We
y'all
played
at
older
IMG
kids.
this weekend.
We played 8 and 9 year olds. We played some that was in our age group, some older. We didn't know about 14. We didn't
Yeah,
have
Papi.
D3. We didn't have Shadow. We didn't
In
have
a little bit.
Caleb. We didn't have Bentley. We were missing linemen. Like we gonna be a-okay this time. I promise to God.
But I mean, all right. Let's make it a
Score
game.
was 13-6 the last time these two faced each other. But again, they will have to go and play another team to play into the championship on Sunday.
We
And
cool.
this is the Premier League,
We in the
correct?
Super Bowl. They gotta
Yeah, we in the
they
Super
gotta
Bowl.
win.
Hold on, wait, what?
They gotta win. We in the Super Bowl.
Y'all
Oh,
gotta win
y'all
too,
in there
bro. Hey,
already.
don't ever take a team for granted, dog.
Man, we 30 balls to
Damn.
Houston
All right,
two
now you'll learn
times.
that shit
I
eventually,
played
Twan.
30 balls
Ask
to
Brady.
Houston
That
two
man went
times. I
undefeated all the way
played.
to the Super Bowl, and then he got handled a humble L. Fucked up a
Humble
perfect
pie.
season for him, and that's the GOAT. Don't do it to yourself, dog.
You say they might
Man,
serve
Project
him a
told you
piece
he's
of
scoring two,
humble
three
pie.
times, bro. That's all I gotta hear.
All right. Yeah.
If
Hey,
he'd have said I
I'm gonna
don't know,
say
then I'd have probably been questionable.
Project say he gonna score 2-3 times. Hello.
So I know we scored 20 something.
Hey,
Project
let me
gonna get
say,
in twice.
Project.
Shadow
Every
gonna
time
get
I talk
in.
to Project, every
D3
time I
gonna
try to
get
put,
in.
every time I try to
Twan, this
put
shit wasn't even
Project on the.
about D3 or any of them, bro. You gotta. Never mind.
I'm just
Never
telling
mind.
you, them kids didn't play last game.
Twan, I call like 5 or 6 plays against you, bro.
How y'all called 5 or 6 plays and y'all was
Because I
milking
was
it?
just
Y'all had to milk.
NASCARing the way down the field, man.
Y'all had to milk it down the field. Y'all ain't have big
Fuck you
numbers,
mean, bro?
bro.
That's football. What you mean? I
That's
want
what
to see the problem with you
it
is
took more than
you want to
5
have that
plays.
super
You
one
said you
play
only hey Cat,
touchdown,
you
and
see
you
what
ain't
I'm
trying to
saying?
play
That
football.
didn't make sense. If you milking the ball down the field, I
I'm
never
not
would
milking
still
the ball.
go 50 yards.
Everybody get the rock on my
Man, you had
side,
to
bro. I don't need to just tell
y'all
everybody to
ran
block for one guy.
offensively, yes, y'all did what y'all supposed to do. Y'all kept a
So
explosive
what you saying
offense
then?
off the
You
field.
couldn't stop it.
You
All I
did
did was
you
call
all I'm
5
saying is
plays.
you called
I
more than
36
five
powered your
plays.
ass the whole game.
You said you 5 played us. You say you didn't
Literally,
say
I
five
36
plays.
powered your ass the whole game, bro. And I ain't even
You
capping. I
did,
ain't
you
even trying to
did,
show out nothing.
you did. With older kids. This time I'm gonna
And it
punch you in the
worked.
mouth.
So what you think you finna do different? And I'm not gonna bring out a playbook?
the playing field gonna be
I'm gonna
even. I'm
show
gonna
you
have
some shit
Shadow
this
who don't
weekend,
do that
Twan.
shit.
I'm gonna have to sit you on that little
I'm gonna
ass
have D3
child
who ain't
chair,
gonna
bro.
do that shit. D3 ain't gonna see
I'm
Hello.
gonna
no
make your
goddamn
ass sit
Raga,
on
none
the
of that
kid
shit,
table this
nigga.
weekend, bro.
Man, watch. D3 ain't gonna see Raga, none of that shit. Ashton, none of that shit. I promise.
All right. You got it. You better bring somebody, and they better be correctly certified.
Oh, it's been correctly
You
certified.
get me? Because
That
I
boy
can
been
tell you
playing
this.
games.
I didn't have to make
You better
phone
go
calls
buy
and
your
add
quick
no
cuts.
kids,
You
but I
better go buy
can.
quick cuts.
Dang,
Can't
He
nobody
said, but
son.
I
add kids,
can.
silly man. That you the one.
But if
You better go buy
I
quick
can,
cuts,
I got some dogs that been begging me to fucking suit up and play because they see what's
man.
happening.
You better go buy quick cuts. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
For, I know that's what you did.
I didn't have to do that. I got my own media team.
Whichever way you went about it, you got it, all right?
I got my own media team. I've been
Whatever
doing
way
that.
you
I've
went
been
about it,
report. I got every
whatever
game
way
I
you
ever.
went about it, you made sure you did your
I got
research
every
against me. And
game
don't
game
ever,
I
ever,
ever
ever come to me
gone
about
up. I
football
got
acting
every
like
game
I ain't good.
reported.
You
I got
tripping,
every
my
game
boy.
reported.
Nice little humble pie. And another one finna get
Hey,
served this Sunday, dog.
Hey,
hey,
you ever snatched a nigga teeth out his mouth?
Nah, but I had
boy,
smacked him
y'all.
out the mouth.
Nah,
Hey, boy, y'all hell.
I'm a
Hey,
snatch a nigga teeth
hey,
out his
we
mouth,
got
boy.
Coach McGee on the line right now. Coach McGee from the Space Coast Panthers. Hey, Coach, how you doing, bro? Man, your mic off. Your mic is muted.
What's going
Oh,
on?
there you
What's
go.
going on?
Man, blessed and highly favored. How about yourself, man?
I'm good, man. Blessed as
Man,
well.
man, we heard y'all. You got a little smoke over there, man. Like 3-4 time champions over there, bro.
Yeah,
What?
man. Three years in a row.
3 years?
Super Bowl. Yeah.
What levels
Right.
did you guys win?
8, The last two was 10U.
Okay, 8 in
Yeah,
the last two 10U.
yeah,
So you
yeah.
guys are moving up to 11U this year.
Or 12.
Well, 12U.
Yeah, yeah.
Will you have a majority of 11U kids, or you have a couple of kids that's 12 as well?
So I'm going most this team. I'm leaving Space Coast. I left Space Coast and we with the Bengals now.
Okay,
It's a new league called Central Brevard Bengals. So
okay,
we over here now, and then yeah, so I'm gonna be with them. So it's mostly like with this squad, it's mostly like 12
okay,
kids is turning 13. I got a decent amount of 11-year-olds. A lot of my
okay.
guys, some of my guys came with me. You feel me? But it's we stack like heavy.
You stack like that, coach.
Yeah, we stack like
So
line. Oh,
if your team last year had to play your team this year, what would you say was the score?
my team, man. This
This
year,
year versus last year.
well, the age is different. You know what I'm saying? So,
I
but you're
get you
just
that.
saying like the
I get you
comparison.
that. The
I'll put it like
comparison.
this. This would be the best team I've ever coached. I'll say that. And if I had to play them, they'll probably lose 40 to zip, something like that. Yeah, like to
So
be
you
real,
saying you
this
got that much,
is
man?
that
If
much
you got
size,
that
that
much
much
talent,
talent.
if you got that much talent, I need a couple of names. Give a couple shots out to your boys, man. A handful of them. Don't be shy about it. You can name as many as you want, coach. Go ahead,
Yeah,
give a couple shout outs to your boys.
shit. All right, we got this one jit named Trashad. He pretty much got a leader, over there
Okay.
when it comes to like running back, receiver. We got a little Tracy Boother. We got a kid named King. He should be about 6 foot.
What?
He'll be about 6 foot when the season start. He a
And
beast.
he 12.
He'll be 12. Yeah, a lot of them gonna be turning 13 during the season. You feel me? So
Oh
then
man.
we got another kid that's gonna be about 6 foot, 6'1". His name David. Man, beast, dude, huge. He gonna be all day 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah.
Yeah, he huge.
Question. So the question is, I hear you saying a lot about a lot of athletes and so forth.
Yeah.
Do you have a line?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's the thing though. That's the thing about this squad. The whole purpose of me leaving Space Coast was it was a lot of politics shit going on. It was a lot of like, when I came over there, I brought a lot of people with me. You feel me? Like I brought a lot of like a Rottledge. I'm from Cocoa, so I brought a
Okay.
lot of those Cocoa people. Everybody followed me, and then we just changed everything over there about their whole like we had 5 teams go to the Super Bowl last year.
Okay.
You
Okay.
feel me? Went out of Space Coast. So I brought all that, and then they just wasn't showing me no love for real, man. They really ain't have my back. They couldn't give me like 50 kids. And then, you know what I'm saying? You got all these damn kids. You can't put all these damn kids in there, man. You know what I'm saying? You got a bunch of, little, Stuart Littles and shit like that. You feel me? Like little Timmys and you feel me? Like you trying to get them in the game, you feel me? But you trying
It's
to run
hard.
that
That
score up as
shit
well.
Stuart
You feel me?
Little,
So
boy.
then you
It's
get in a
hard.
situation where you verse a team that's like Davenport. They was pretty solid. Where that shit is back and forth because they had a jit that was so real. You can't get them in. You know what I'm saying? Now the parents, the mom was coming up me crying and shit, and I'm like, man, I ain't got
Upset.
time for this. So I joined up with my boy Baller, and he already had the size. He had all the size over there. Space Coast, they wouldn't. I'm gonna put it like this: this shit is in the hood. You feel me? I grew up right down the street
Okay.
from the park. This is the park I grew up in. These is hood jits. Baller already had all the size. He
Talking about
had
Ball of
this
Bean.
baller from his name Fred from Coco.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So he had all the size. You feel me? So I'm like, man, if I go over here, I'm gonna have the size. Plus, I add some shit to it. But then next thing you know, we just start getting more kids. Now we big up front, like big. We got at least 25 kids. That's like, well, let's say about a good 20 kids. That's linemen, like real linemen. You
Man,
feel
I
me?
want to see these
At least
boys.
I swear to God,
I want to
man,
see
yeah,
these
I'm gonna have to
boys.
show y'all some videos.
You talking about these boys big?
They
I gotta
big.
see something about these boys.
Send
They
the video to
big.
my phone.
Like
I'll put it on the screen.
I swear to God, they big as fuck. Like he,
Send a video. Send a video to Jap phone. Send a video or picture or something. We gotta see how
oh
big
shit.
these kids is, man.
Let me
And you
see.
say that so this would be your first year on 12U there,
This is
correct?
my first year on 12U. Yeah. And then
Okay.
let me see.
This your time to go ahead and call out for the smoke, man. You say you got something loaded over there, my boy. You say before got something
Oh, we
loaded
got
over
something.
there.
Like I with this squad, I ain't running from nothing. You
Oh,
feel
so
me?
you he say he outside everybody.
Yeah, I ain't running from shit with them. You know, I ain't the head coach though. I'm, Baller the head
Okay.
coach. So it would
Okay.
all, it'll come off of how he feel and what he want to do. You know what I'm
By all
saying? But
means, though. By all means. When you build a stick, you don't build it to put it up on the shelf.
no, you right. You right. But he with that. He with all that. He cool. He cool with playing different spots. Well, that's what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna only make us better. For all,
For sure.
I'm cool with scrimmage, and I ain't lost a scrimmage. See, I go into the season, I'm gonna scrimmage at least 4 different teams during the season, before we play. I haven't lost a scrimmage, a jamboree, or nothing. And I ain't trying to like toot, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, this hasn't happened because and I didn't even have the type of kids that I got now. You feel me?
Okay. So
And
let
this
me let
go
me
ahead.
let me ask you this. So one of the main things of why MFFC teams don't get the notoriety and even the attention that they're supposed to, and they might even
Right.
lose out on some of their talent, is because we don't get to see them early. I'm a person who ranks kids and watch teams for national rankings as well as Florida rankings. And
Hmm.
the earlier we can get you guys out playing people and so forth, the more recognition you guys can get. You feel me? But it seems that a lot of MFFCC teams and
Great snap, chocolate.
mid Florida. Ooh,
Look for the ball.
who the
Where you
That's
hell
at,
just
is
me
that?
playing
Carson?
Is that a
quarterback. We ain't have my
grown
quarterback.
man?
Ball.
That's a grown man playing quarterback.
You can't really see. I'm gonna try to like send some shit.
Okay.
I got some new glasses that I could really record on. So, but that's
Okay,
me
I'm
playing
about to
quarterback. We
say.
ain't have no quarterback.
I'm
You
about to
feel me?
say, boy.
Uh,
I'm about to
But look,
say,
look,
boy,
look!
that
It's another one
quarterback
coming
little
up. You
big
gonna
as
see the
hell.
jit that's next to me. Jab, listen, like show them the one that the jit that's standing next to me at running back that I just sent you.
The second video.
Yeah,
I was like, hold on, that boy look big as hell.
but look at the jit that's
So I do know that in past years, MFFCC didn't allow you guys to get pads until like I want to say August 1st. The same thing as like
nah.
high school.
We trying to we damn near about to give out equipment now, bro. Like Fred different. He own it. You feel me? Like we trying to play
Yeah.
Rockledge on the 12th of July. So
Hello.
you know what I
Hey, they
mean?
outside
Yeah,
early.
we ain't playing, dog. I swear
Hey,
to
they
God, like
outside early, everybody.
yeah, this is a
All
different
right.
type of squad right here.
So if you got a 12U squad and you
Quarterback,
got
Brian.
matter of fact, I heard it's a couple ballers that's right around that area. That really ain't got a home, coach.
Ballers in this area that don't got a home.
I believe I know of a couple of top ranked athletes that don't have a home as of right now. We'll see. We'll see if we can steer some of them your way, my guy. But
Yeah,
by
we got
all
right
means,
now. We close the door, man.
the,
Right now, we
the,
got 35 players on our squad right now, like
like I
Mm-hmm.
locked
said,
in.
I could guarantee you, I got one that's better than every last one of them on your
Yeah, I'm
team.
with it. Shit, we ain't gonna shoot away nothing. You feel me? Be real.
Besides that, my only concern is right now in youth football. especially when you're talking about going 11U to 12U, the game starts to change. The game starts to change from well, shoot, 10U to 11U, excuse me, 10U to 12. It starts to change, become a lot more physical, and
Let's
it
go.
demands different
This
things,
is how I'm supposed to look,
such
all right?
as the passing game. Oh my God.
That's not even all of them. That ain't none of them really. Like a lot of them ain't even there. Feel me? See the ones on the other side. That's my son right there in the yellow,
With the with the
little Wicks.
linemen, how old are the linemen?
A lot of them are 12. You see that one that just was in the screen? That's a beast right there. So
Which
these
one?
two on the end, you got these two on the end. We got a one in center.
The
They all
guard to
bigger.
the left, big as hell. He just
Yeah,
got to get a little weight on it.
hold
Or is
on.
that no? That's the center.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you another one. We had him just playing quarterback a little bit because he can throw. But we got some speed. We got it. You know what I'm saying? But watch this one. I'm gonna show you.
All I'm gonna tell you, you got to get outside early,
Yeah,
coach.
yeah, yeah. But out see, that's what we want. You know, we want to get
Yeah.
outside. We want to get hit in the
You,
mouth. You feel me? If
hey,
if somebody
you
gonna
got
hit
to
us in
get.
the mouth, we want to get hit in the mouth early
Hey,
because that would
12U teams in Florida. Shoot, if you ain't in Florida, matter of fact, if y'all really want to test, if y'all really really want to test and confident in what you have, I would suggest going to Southern Hospitality. If you can make it to Southern Hospitality, that's the last week in July in Savannah, Georgia. Some of the top talent in the nation comes from everywhere. You're gonna play teams that you probably never would have been able to play. We usually have OG Ducks in the building, et cetera,
right,
et
right.
cetera. Bro, if you want a real test, I suggest you guys get to Savannah, man.
Savannah.
If you can. Yeah.
See, I would have to talk to Fred about that. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't because like I said, this year this ain't my
Oh,
squad. So I would have
hey,
to get with coach. I wish I could get him on here too, shit. But
man, we always here, bro. We always here. But for sure, man. Y'all got an Instagram?
for the Bengals,
Yeah.
to be real, I don't even think so, man. It's like like I said, it's the first year. So you see the one right here, the big boy at quarterback. We got that quarterback. He gonna be one of our linemen right there. We just another one right there that's next to him. He a lineman. We just let him throw the ball a little bit. You know what I mean?
Oh, he got a little on dude.
Right. That was
Let me find out Byron Leftwich had a little brother.
right. Yeah, we like I said, we just haven't gotten them all together. This just little like workouts right here that we
Yes,
do.
sir.
We start the workouts, try to get them out there early. You know, when I was a kid, we didn't have nobody doing that. When we started, that's when you started football. That's when you started.
Yes,
It's
sir.
my son right here, the little.
All right.
But yeah, we ain't that he no he the youngest one on our team. He only 10.
What?
Yeah, he the youngest one. But Jet real, he the
Okay.
real deal. Like I
All
could
right.
have him play 10U again, but I'm gonna let him come up with us.
Okay.
But yeah, we
Man,
like
we
I
got to
said,
see y'all outside. So it's the Brevard Bengals,
Central Brevard Bengals.
Central Brevard Bengals. How do we get in contact with you? If somebody want to line it up, how they get in contact with you, coach?
Shit, you
How they
can
get
call me. All right, my Instagram is goldenchild_88.
Golden Child underscore 88. Get in
Yeah,
contact with him if you're trying to line it up with the Central Brevard Bengals
right.
this preseason. That is the 12U team. If you guys are, hey, by all means, come line it up, come get this work. Get it
Yeah,
early. You
yeah,
hear
we
me?
want it. We asking for it, man. We want all that. You know what I'm saying? All it's gonna do is improve us and see what we got early,
And you
see what
guys
we
are
need to
in
move around.
MFFCC.
MFFCC. Yeah. No. That's Rockledge. We MFYC or some shit like that.
MFYC. Okay.
MFYCC or something like that.
Yeah, we gotta get Shatina on here to explain exactly what happened with MFFCC
Yeah, yeah.
because that was some stuff that happened up underneath the rug that we didn't even really know. But by all means, man, we appreciate you for coming on,
Sure.
sharing with the fellas, your guys, and I want to see y'all. I want to see y'all coming soon. Matter of
Yeah,
fact, you
definitely.
need to bring some on to the camp. May 10th, we at Lake Brantley High School here in Orlando, man. Bring a couple of them.
Like Brantley, what you say, May 10th?
May 10th.
Okay. Man, I get with Jab and see what's up. Then yeah,
We'll
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 definitely,
we'll we'll make something shake for you, bro. Don't worry. All right,
yeah, I definitely appreciate it.
man. All love, bro.
Yeah.
It is.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
hey, big shouts out to coach right there, man. Y'all go ahead, make sure y'all follow him, Golden Child _88. And if you're trying to get some smoke with the Central Brevard Bengals, there he is. You hear me? Hey, I heard Lee was on the line. Who is this West Side on the who is West Side?
At West Side, I'm a boy from Started the Yard with me.
Man, West Side, you just sitting on here? You just sitting in? Come on, West Side. West
Dustin,
Side on mute.
he was doing homework with his baby girl.
Oh, I feel you. I ain't gonna mess with him. Dustin Drew, appreciate you. What's up, gang? And go through a couple of the comments, coach.
This is what I wanted to talk about.
Duval versus Bessemer, July 19th. Where is it going down, Alonzo? Duval versus Bessemer. Who you got? Who you got, Twan?
Man, I gotta go with
We
Duval, man.
we talk about 10U or 9.
10U,
Which you we
10U,
talk about?
That's McQueen now.
10U.
10U?
I gotta go with the
That's really the
hometown,
number
man.
one team in the nation.
I gotta go with the hometown though, bro. When you go to YNC, you gonna see why I said that, bro.
No, I ain't knocking what you're saying. I'm just,
I'm gonna want McQueen them standing behind me when we play Supreme them, saying, man, fuck them. I like touring them.
Straight up. Straight
Hey,
the
is that
fuck up.
McGee?
yeah, McGee was on here.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
What's up,
There they
McGee?
go.
What's going on, brother?
West Side in the building.
You know it.
Ask him what his avatar is.
What is that?
So
Piano keys?
yeah, if I send this to you, I mean you low key fell off. It's the low key falling off the piano.
That man is stupid.
Hey man, so Duval
Lee
and
said he finna
Bessemer.
get on.
He was just on.
He was
Bro,
on,
bring
then
me
he
back
got
on
up on.
stage, bro.
Hey man, so Bessemer and Duval play where though? YNC?
Nah, YNC in August.
Where are they playing though?
Oh, I don't know.
West Side.
Lonzo, let us know where they playing at.
Orlando at
West
Feed 'em.
in Orlando at Beat 'em and Feed 'em. Hello.
Hold on.
West Orlando versus
Bessemer again.
Bessemer, July 18th. Bessemer versus Duval Jazz, July 19th. Lauderdale Lakes versus West Orlando Jazz, July 20th. Beat 'em and feed 'em. There it is.
So they finna do the
There it
rematch.
is. That's what they say. Lauderdale Lakes, 10U. Playing West Orlando Jazz, 10U.
There go Coach Lee.
Yeah, Chris Fields says in Orlando. Who else?
Bro, that's so crazy. Bessemer is a national team. That's
Why
so
you say
crazy,
that?
bro. Cause shit, I'm
Big
from Birmingham.
Lee in the building.
You know what I'm saying?
You
I'm from
from
Hey,
Birmingham, so I
Birmingham?
played in
Yeah.
that little league. And Bessemer wasn't always Bessemer Tigers.
hold on. We gonna get back to Bessemer real quick, but we got royalty, you football royalty in the building. My boy done came out of retirement. He said he wants some. He want to be on the yard because he got something to say, Coach. What you got to say, Lee? Lee, you know I get excited when you get on live, right?
Yeah, you know you my boy, man. I'm getting back in the motion, getting back in the rhythm of
Yeah.
everything, man. I took
Man,
you
man, Lee get on live. We get lit. You hear me?
Yeah, you already know. You already know I'm gonna
man,
get started.
man, Bessemer, I love y'all. Last week y'all took over the show, Alabama and all of that. I get you. I love you. But we on Florida, y'all. You hear me? Let's talk about some Florida stuff. You hear me? Hey, Big Lee, man, what's going on in Polk County, dog?
Man, I'm just trying to round up the troops, man. I done went down a level. I stepped up to 6U now. So I'm back. I just jumped on the little babies right now to start off.
Oh, you on 6U?
Yeah. I
With
start
who?
me and Margaret, me and Fonzo, we gonna give it a try. So I just figured I'd just start off with the babies. I set out a year, so I'm just gonna start out with the younger cootie right now.
Oh, so you playing it low key this year. Oh,
Yeah.
I see you. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. But your ass still gonna be paying attention and talking your shit. Give
Most definitely. I'm humble right now. Just give me a little time. You ain't hear about
me a
it.
little time,
Yeah.
just a little bit of time. Hey,
Just a
don't
little bit of
worry.
time. Just a little
Hey
bit of time,
man,
bro.
how do you feel about West Orlando playing Bessemer as well as Duval Jags playing Bessemer?
Bessemer is the Bessemer
They
is
the
the Bessemer is the program. You feel me? They the standard right now. I ain't
now
gonna even lie. They the standard.
who was saying that Bessemer wasn't what they were when they were younger? Was it
West side.
McGill or West Side?
West side from up there.
Wait, West Side, you from Bama?
Yeah, I'm from Birmingham.
Oh my gosh, my bad. God damn it. Coach, so hold on. So you actually have some insight to Bessemer. You said Bessemer wasn't like that. So hold on.
Bro,
It's an
listen,
old
bro.
program.
Bro, I'm 36, bro. So that's a long time ago when I played Little League. And Bessemer wasn't a powerhouse like that is now. But leagues change. They probably
For
got
sure.
kids from, in the surrounding areas. Or that, kids probably go to Bessemer to be on that national stage now. But everybody got their own, little neighborhood league.
So
Right.
when
You have
you
like Ensley and Pinson Valley and Center
when you
Point and
was
Rope.
coming up, what was the team to beat in Alabama then?
Ah, shit. While Homer used to be a team, motherfucking Central
Seminoles?
Park used to be a team. It used to be
Wahoma
how the
Seminoles?
Boys and Girls Club. It used to be AG Gaston. AG
Yeah,
Gaston
that's what
used
he
to be
talking
the
about.
like
Cat
the
Wyoming
shit.
Seminoles.
Okay.
Yeah, Wyoming similar, but they used to be the Wyoming Gators.
Oh, I actually do know that. I do know
They
about
used to be
that.
the Wyoming Gators. Yeah, it used
So
to be. It used to be. They
Right
just
now,
they just they just built a powerhouse over there in Bessemer, I guess.
yeah, Bessemer
And
powerhouse. Bessemer the
shit,
standard
that's the
right now.
place to be. If you
maybe I
anybody in
understand.
Birmingham, if your kid somebody, they're gonna probably be over there at Bessemer.
So with that
But you
being
got you
said,
got other
right?
studs and other you know what I'm saying, on other teams though. You got
If
Wylam. It's a whole bunch of it's some shit out there.
I heard of Wylam. I heard of Wylam. I heard they got a couple good kids too.
Uh-huh.
So with that being said, Bessemer obviously was not known to be the powerhouse or the it team back in the day. But as national football has emerged and become one of the biggest things on the youth football stage, a lot of these teams have pivoted themselves and positioned themselves to become more powerful. Um, West Orlando Jags is one of those teams. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
In this area, the powerhouse national team in Central Florida is West Orlando Jags. It's not a if and or but about it. It just is what it is. But honestly, before that, before the national scene was about, there was all types of teams around Central Florida that was really it. And
Mm-hmm.
to be real, I want to say it was the Outlaws, bro.
Let me ask this question though: are these kids from Central Florida? Or are these kids from Jacksonville?
Nah, they from
Damn.
Central Florida.
Okay.
A
Cause I
lot.
be hearing
I
all
will
type of
say.
shit.
I will say this. I'm gonna say this.
You know they recruited.
I know. We all know
You know they
that. We
recruited.
all know. Goddamn, that's what the game is now.
There ain't
But
nothing wrong
Yeah,
with that.
I'm
now
gonna tell you
now
this.
back then you had to play where you stay.
But hold
Right.
on.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna
that's
tell you
but
this,
you
right?
gotta but you got one thing you got to do though. One thing you got to understand is recruiting just like we like Central Florida is
Usually the
behind.
hoods
Like they
had a
just
better
not catching
team.
up. They just not catching up like 3-4 years ago. Like we just can't start doing national stuff and stuff like that. So including West Orlando, they ain't been. I mean, they been 3-4 years ago. So
Before West Orlando came onto the scene, there was no national powerhouse here, bro.
Right.
Before
I can
West
believe it.
Orlando, honestly, bro,
but wasn't nobody
Outlaws
going
was
there
the best.
nationals like
Bro,
nationals
I
won
used to be the
nationals like
one.
that.
Bro,
You
I
wasn't
used
going
to
there
be the
like that.
one talking heavy shit, talking about Orlando Outlaws to beat everybody out everywhere, whatever, but they never
Right,
lined up. So we
right,
could never really see what it was. But once West Orlando did allow a the market to have an outlet to be a national team, they became the forefront. Okay.
Mm.
Right now, I feel like it's a lot of people trying to figure out whether or not they want to be a national team, if they have the talent to or whatever or whatnot. Let's be honest now. I got Lee on the line right now. Okay. And he was there. We all know this. That same 10U West Orlando team, when they went to the Super Bowl, they had to deal with Lee. They had to deal with Lee and a superstar by the name of Cameron Frews. Okay. And what Kamari last name? Smith, right?
yeah,
Kamari Smith. All right. The following year, you got they adopted those two players who actually just beat them in the Super Bowl. You feel me? Around
Nah,
here.
that didn't happen that following year.
It didn't happen that following year. When
no,
did
it
it
happened a
happen?
year after. I beat them 2 years straight.
Oh, so it happened 2 years. So you beat them 2 years straight. So it was
Yeah, I beat
10
them 2 years
and
straight.
11 you. All
Yeah,
right.
cause I left. Yeah, cause I left you. We went
Well,
to when they went
12 you actually.
right. No, when we was 11U, when we was 11U, we went on the national scene the same time as West Orlando Jazz, as the Mambas. You remember?
Yeah,
With
as the
Cam,
Mambas.
we went to Atlanta. That's when our first national scene, everything with Cam now. That following year as 12U, that's when Cam moved over and went to them. Cam went then with 11U. Cause Cam knocked their 12U team off at 11. You remember?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So what I'm getting at is right that before there was one national team and that national team collected all of the talent that was around this area, there
Right.
were powerhouses that were beating that national team in the same aspect as Bessemer and so forth. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So if there is enough talent in these certain places like Polk is a place that deserves to have their own national team, to be honest, bro. The amount of talent that I've seen come out of Polk has been fucking ridiculous. Like, bro, I remember when they were telling me that why I got Kamari Smith so high, like, oh, he ain't whatever. But as soon as he left AAU and went over to Florida Elite and was killing that shit, they all say he was certified just because of where he was playing. Bro, the kid was being certified. And to be honest, it's a lot more talent in Pope. The issue that I believe, though, that's in Pope is that they don't get together and really try to unite. At the end of the day, you football is supposed to be about development, bro. Right?
I'm learning about the national scene is small. Polk County is a small area, so there's no way you're gonna have two legitimate. If you're trying to be contenders, you're not gonna have no two contender national teams. You're not gonna have
No,
it in no small area.
it needs
No.
to be one.
Yeah, I mean, you can be named national, you're still gonna get the hell beat out you. You see what
For
I'm
sure,
saying?
for sure.
So
But
a lot of people just say they national, but you're not. Just because you playing a national team don't make you national. You could be a national contender. A national contender and a national team is two different things.
yes,
Two different
sir.
because I could play best of them. Who the fuck can't play them? And say, okay, we play the national team. That don't make you national. You got beat 63-0. You're not fucking national.
But that's what makes
You see
them a
what I'm saying?
national team because they played somebody outside of they region, outside of their backyard.
That don't
That's what at least that. Come on,
but, but
bro.
that make them play the national team. That
They
don't make
ain't
them
no national contender. That's the
right,
difference, coach.
right, right. A
And a
national
lot of
contender,
people are selling that I'm a national team just because
right.
they played or
But you don't
lined
say
up a game.
right, but we know there ain't a chance in hell you a national contender. You're not on a level. When you're a contender, that means you're on a level, but you're not on a level, so that don't make it. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody can, I can schedule a game with Voodoo or whatever, whoever, Bugatti, whatever like that. There, but actually contending with them is two different things. So you know what I'm saying? That's two different things. So people sell that national shit because they can just sell it, but selling and being a contender is two different things. You're not only a
For
few
sure.
teams is contenders, really. The league.
Right now in Central Florida, the contenders, certified contenders, shoot, I'm gonna say in Florida, the certified contenders: Duval Jazz, West Orlando Jazz, Miami Gardens, Lauderdale Lakes. You could throw in Brick City and um,
And the South Boys.
HOA has Sauce Boys,
And
but
the
the
South Boys.
rest we still have to get together.
That's it.
And but that's about it. Everybody else is they playing national teams, they're playing national schedules, but and I'm gonna be real with you. When I say playing a national schedule, a bit to play one national team in the preseason and call themselves a national team, bro.
But that one made Bessemer so special because if you get four national player teams out your org, you a powerhouse. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got just like South Boys, they HOA or whatever, one org, they got and you fortunate to have one national contender at your whole organization. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So for Bessemer to be doing that, they the standard. I mean, shit. They can say what they want. I'm talking about national standard because they contenders every time they champion. So if you get that, that's a real thing. You know what I'm saying? So ain't
Bro,
too many orgs
it's
like that.
it and again, it's always I feel like at the end of the day, if we really want to compete nationally, we got to take our pride out of it. A lot of our pride out of it. And Polk needs their own team,
Yeah,
but
but
what that
it's kind of hard because everybody got to take their pride. Even the parents. The parents got to know it's one football.
is the parents first. It's the
Right.
parents
The parents
primarily.
got
It's
it.
the
Yeah,
parents.
the parents got to
I'm,
know it's one football.
I'm
So if
saying this that it's
if
the
your son
parents.
played with another ballpark and he ran for 10 touchdowns, he's not gonna do that on the perimeter. He might not he might be the third, fourth option on there. So
Mhm.
people gotta check their attitude at the door, and if you can't do that, then
Go
that's a
ahead and
tough
play
thing to do.
park ball. Be the only one on your team. Such
And
and
then
such, you can play local ball. It's cool,
right,
but
then the coaches got to understand, just say if me and you got a team, right?
yes,
And we
sir.
come together. You got your players and I got my players, right? But we got to come as one. So if we playing Bessemer,
I don't want to hear, hey man, they running on your player side or your player the one fumble. You see what I'm saying? So
Yes,
you,
sir.
gotta have continuity. If you can't do that, then all that stuff got to come together, and that's a tough thing to do. That's why I'm saluting that stuff, like because if you coming with a team and y'all gotta be, you gotta be one team. You can't be that's my player getting the ball or your player or he ain't running your side or your player not talking to me. You know what I'm saying? Or he coming
Yeah.
straight to you when I'm trying to tell him something. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm at practice and I tell him to run a lap. He looking at you, coach. Do I need to run a lap? You know what I'm saying? So you got to,
Exactly.
all that stuff got to come together, and it's kind of tough. So if you can do that, then hey, it is what it is.
Like I would say, I want to talk about merges real quick. All right.
Right. That's what I was preferring to the mergers like
So
that.
let's talk about the mergers real quick. All right. Now I'm gonna say I personally don't like mergers. I feel like it is low key. Yes, you get the best of both worlds or whatever, and it helps the organizations uh thrive, but it puts the kids and parents in a messed up situation. You know what I mean? And with these mergers, I personally feel that it has to be a brand new identity created. It can't be one that's reliant off of your old identities because it kind of still creates division within that merger. You get what I'm saying?
So
Yeah.
let me
Um,
ask this real quick, not to cut you off, but when you say a new identity, you mean you saying like a whole new league, like a whole new team, new name, new everything?
yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's I
Because
feel the same way. Yeah.
because hey, it's trying to say extra lemon pepper. Hello. Hey, but real talk, the thing is when you rely on your old ideology or your old colors or whatever the hell, it's it may not be the parent, I mean, it may not be the coaches, it may not be the kids themselves, but the audience who came to this to support who they came to support, they gonna be the ones who only wearing red or only wearing green or only wearing gold. You get what I'm saying? And that's gonna create more of a separation than anything sometimes. Like I personally feel like let's take the AK boys for example. All right. This one situation is a completely different situation than most. All right. This situation was put together by the kids. All right. That's the one thing that I believe is going to make this situation a little bit more what's the word? Efficient, more likely to actually work out and so forth because the kids are the ones who chose to actually join together and merge because they want to get together and show they and put their best foot forward nationally. You get me? At the end of the day, parents and the adults is still the ones who control the show. You know what I mean? And Lord knows, some have had their own reasons why they want to do stuff, but I think that particular merger was one that's gonna work because of the kids first and foremost. Um, but a lot of the other mergers are not like that. It's where the orgs are trying to survive. Get me?
Yeah.
And when when you have orgs trying to survive, now you're taking two sets of kids and you're taking two sets of reps and now condensing that down to one set of reps. How can I get better, coach, if you just took away half of the reps? You know what I mean? More reps. experience is everything. The more reps you get, the better off you're gonna be as a kid, as a whatever. And bro, we're taking away reps from the community when we're merging. You get that?
Yeah,
We're
but
taking away reps from the kids when we're merging
I
more
think
than
the difference
anything.
is with that AK stuff is a lot of them know each other. The coaches know each other and they more familiar with each other. Like I can't I can't just pop up and just merge with West Orlando. I don't know the kids. Kids don't know. We don't really know the coaches like that. We're not familiar with each other. So it's got to be them. But Osceola and them, they kind of know each other real good. You know what I'm
They
saying? And the
do.
kids
They
and the
do.
kids go to school with each other a lot. A lot of them
Yeah,
familiar with each other.
they
You
are.
see, yeah. So they know, and the parents know each other too. That's important too.
They
You know what
have
I'm saying?
two great sets of parents in those two orgs. So again, that particular situation is a lot different than others.
Right, because you can look
But
at Rico and Antoine. They cool with each other. They know each other. They've been knowing each other.
that's real too.
They very familiar with each other. Kids very familiar with each other. The parents very familiar with each other. So it works fine like that because everybody, you pretty much know what your place is before you get there. See what I'm saying? So sometimes the presidents and the org just force a you can't they force a merge, and that's when it don't work when you get forced to merge. Y'all just work it out. You see? And the parents don't know each other, this here and that there. And they like, why you starting my son? Why he don't wear number two? He had it last year. You see? And the other
Right.
part was, you see, once you get it, but once you familiar, you already know what's going on. What do you? They just it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying?
You're
So
right though.
yeah, but
You're
when you
right.
force a merge, it be problems. Simple as jersey numbers, called big problems. Well, he always had number one. He had it last year. Why the boy gotta have it? Why they even got it? You know what I'm saying? Just
I
list
already
it.
know.
Why I can't eat shit all the way down to the team mom? I was a team mom last year. I mean, I was in charge of this. You ain't saying who is the other coach? Why he got to talk to me like that? It just little shit. So you can't force no merge. You just can't force it like that. You know what I'm saying? And some presidents just force it and say, okay, we just gonna get together. You know what I'm saying? Then the parents don't be with that shit because they don't know. So familiarity is a big key. Well, it won't work.
Right. So Alonzo say the parents gotta know if that team for you if you merge. What you mean by that? What you mean by that, Alonzo?
Just what I was just saying.
Basically, whether or not it's gonna be dictated towards you or not. See,
Right.
but that's my thing. When you're saying that the team is for you or not, like
Okay.
you're leaving out those kids who it's not for. Like at the end of the day, it's only 25, 30 kids who could get into the game. Them extra 10, 15, 20 kids, because y'all just combined y'all 30 kids, 40 kids, however many kids y'all had, bro, it's hard. Like, what you gonna do with them?
What's the ideal number then of kids on a team that you would say if
For
you merge the
me,
team together?
if you merging the team, like, bro, again, like you're cutting down reps. I don't give a damn how much. It's about
Yeah,
time. It's about time.
you
And
only
the
get about
reason
2 hours of practice.
you only get 2 hours of practice. How many reps? First and foremost, right?
But it all
I was
depend. It
talking
all
about
depend what age group you talking about though, cat. Cause like
bro.
the older age groups, like I would want my son to be more focused on one position and mastering one position. Now, if he just God willing talented and he could just play both ways and just dominate, then yeah, it's just. But you don't have that kid. It's not you ain't gonna have 15 out of 30 like that. Nah. So like them older age groups, you can have a 35-man roster because you ain't got kids playing both ways and you got
Right.
backups that's gonna come in and be able to younger age groups. I probably say like 25, bro. No more than 30. Like 30, you pushing it.
Very much so,
Cause
bro.
in them younger age groups,
They want to play the whole goddamn game.
It's not even that. Like when
They
you get into
parents
the
want them to play too the
Oh
whole
yeah.
game.
yeah, that everybody going in younger age groups, everybody want to see their kid playing. But when you get it, when you talking about like the competitive levels, like you going to play a competitive team, you got a competitive schedule. Like nah, it don't even the coach ain't doing it intentionally. He really trying to win, so he probably got a kid playing, a couple of them playing both ways. That's taking up the reps of a kid that probably could get that time. So when you merging, bruh, you got to be more precise of like what's the team goal? What like is everybody on the same? Is we all chasing the same thing? Because I can't pick you up if you want to win just an award on the team. Because we gonna win. Like nah, you can't
Mm-hmm.
ride that bus ain't gonna happen, bro. You can't ride if you think your son like it ain't no face of the Sauce Boys, bro. That's why I
Yes,
try to
sir.
expose all the different kids throughout the videos that I've been dropping content. Like it ain't no face because in reality, all them kids scored plenty of touchdowns on their teams respectively. Like so anybody can score. It's gonna be more on coaching me, Rico scheming and seeing what the defense giving us and what's gonna be our best option right now. So, but defensive wise, everybody bought into a position though. That's how I was able to recruit everybody. I sold defense first. Like my goal, I don't want nobody to score. If I can end every game in a goose egg, I know I won. Cause like
Mm-hmm.
I said, I got too many weapons that I know can score.
Yeah,
That's real.
that's very real. Again, though, like when mergers happen, it's 9 times out of 10, it's to save a org or save
A squad.
a
You saving
particular
somebody.
squad.
Somebody
You know
needs
what I
saved.
mean?
Somebody needs
Now,
saved or
in
both teams
in
need saved.
in also not in that situation where somebody needs saving, it's 9 times out of 10 where they ain't got the kids. You
Right.
feel me? Well, they ain't got the line. They ain't got the quarterback, but they got a running back just like you got a running back. They got a couple of receivers just like you got a couple of receivers. They got a couple of pieces and they want their pieces to play just like you want your pieces to play. And that's where it comes. My whole thing is, right, is it going to be a fair shot for both of those kids?
It's football, best man play. Y'all must forgot when Nick Saban had Tua and goddamn Jalen Hurts. He had Derrick Henry, T.J. Yeldon, Kenyon Drake. Like them guys is ballers. They all went to the league, but they only played 1 year. Everybody played 1 year.
Yeah, but
Best man,
these
the best
days,
man up, bro.
yeah. But one thing, the parent, it's on the parent because the parent got to be real with their child. Because if my son can't play for my son, I got a 3 year right. But if he was playing with Twan and he couldn't crack the depth chart, I just take him out and not respectfully do it. I won't disrespectfully do it, but I would take him somewhere else where he can get his confidence down. Because everybody don't got to be national
That's
all
the
the time.
problem.
He could
Yeah.
play
It
with a
don't.
local. He could play with a local rec team, get his confidence up or whatever, and then he could
Mm-hmm.
catch one them up on 9, 10, 11, 12. You or so or catch. He just not ready. If he ain't ready for that year, okay, just play the local rec. He can have fun because it's all about having fun. He's not gonna have fun third, fourth string. He be rooting over everybody else because he not gonna have fun. I know I ain't gonna have no damn fun. So I'd rather see him having fun somewhere else. The same smile he has scoring a touchdown somewhere else, and it'd be fine. And I respectfully, I won't be mad at Twan. He just because I be real with myself. Is my son able to play with Twan Mim? Is he able to play with Bessamil? And if it's not, it's okay. Hell, he's 7, 8 years old. It
I,
ain't
I,
that ain't defining his whole fucking career.
Some
You know,
some of them parents just want to
his light
win
ain't
though.
came on yet. His light ain't
here's the
came on yet.
thing. Some of the parents are delusional,
Yeah.
bruh. They
Stop
really are
being fucking
delusional.
delusional. The way the coach don't need to be delusional. If the parent delusional, the coach don't be delusional. Coach be real with him.
I'm gonna say this.
You can't have two. When you got two delusional motherfuckers, that's when you had a problem with the two little motherfuckers arguing with each other.
That's
Somebody
like,
got to stop being delusional. Cause I'm gonna check the goddamn delusional parent. Hey, baby, listen. He's not able to play right now. Don't ever say he's sorry or nothing like that. Just say we do. We got enough or something. It's ways you can reverse stuff to make parents
Mm-hmm.
understand that he's not there.
you can't be an ignorant ass coach and say, "Hey, he just ain't good enough. I can't tell you. Hey, they do what the fuck you want to do."
That's Rico.
You got to
You
be
gotta
able to
have tact, baby.
right. You got to be right. But if you too delusional, you can't be delusional and just say we just gonna fuck him. Just let him be on the team. No, because you know that parent ain't going for it. So you already get a sense of what parent's going for it or not. So if you feel like that parent's gonna be a problem, every coach know which parent's gonna be a problem or not. You know that. So when you know that for the season, it's all pull that parent to the side and say, "Hey, look, won't you take him to the Gators or whatever, or Seminole, whatever a team might be playing it, because we're gonna be right here." Once you tell them that and they still bring him back, then that's on them. You know what I'm saying? But you must be real with the parent. Shit, goddamn,
You
that's
got
what it's
to.
about.
See, this the thing too now. The key to development and to actually performance on this level is all confidence.
Right.
And if the kid ain't confident, you setting him up for fucking failure, parent.
It's a fact.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. You could take him
That
somewhere
you
else and
feel
let him.
me?
You could take
Like,
him somewhere else and let him gain his confidence. You know what I'm
like,
saying?
bro, the camps, the combines, all of this
Mhm.
different whatever, it's
Hey,
a
believe,
confidence builder above all
believe.
else.
Hey,
Right.
Lee.
I need them
Yeah.
to believe.
But you
Like
take
I
him
could
to
believe in
hey,
a kid.
you take you
All I,
take you take that jet, the late Gibson Braves, and build his confidence over there, and then catch us on 11U. You don't build him a whole lot, and then you gonna be scratching your head. You gonna be scratching your head when a bit don't knock the confidence out his ass, and he don't forgot everything you done taught him.
No, no,
nah,
no,
hit
no,
this.
no, no, no.
Hit it, bro.
Confidence ain't him. It's different type of confidence. Confidence ain't just him. He can't score no more touchdown. Confidence is he's still a football player. He can compete. God damn it. Him sitting on the bench watching fucking D3 man score ain't giving him no goddamn confidence. And
At all.
watching you not talk to him, and he over there playing with fucking ants. Ain't gonna be no
That's real.
motherfucking confidence. Shit. So he
And just
stand a
be
better chance
real.
of doing going over there to the Lake Gibson Braves and scoring. And if he mushing down a bunch of white boys and stuff like that, okay, he come over here, he get his ass knocked down, he gonna get back up. He get tougher. So what? He ain't scoring 13 touchdowns, but he's still he'll get himself in the circle. But him playing with you on the fourth string and goddamn it, and this 72-0 and goddamn it ain't playing, and you ain't playing
And
him yet.
won't get in. And
He
Hey,
won't get in.
hey, let me tell y'all something.
risk and
So listen,
everything.
Hey,
this happened
I'm
to
gonna do the
me.
opposite, Lee. I'm gonna be 100. I'm gonna go with the best at when he young. Let him get banged around by the best players, and then when I'm gonna snatch him 9, 10 years old to his own team and let him create them reps. Then, because that's why I feel like the game is more consistent to what there's gonna be going forward.
I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna
Yeah.
let Buddy say something. I think somebody else wanted to say something. Then I'll say. Then
I
I'm
think that
gonna
was
answer that.
McGee.
So listen, this happened to me though. This last year, right? I get a jet. He come from this Pop Warner team, and dude, he can't. He don't know how to catch that good. He don't know his routes. I'm like, man, you know how to run a corner route? You know how to run a post? You know how to run this? You know how to run that? He don't know what a slant is. He don't know nothing. They ain't taught this man nothing. So I'm teaching him. He learning. He learning. I still got him playing because he got a lot of speed. He got a lot of talent. He playing safety for us. His mom get mad because he used to going over here with these Pop Warner team, scoring 10 touchdowns a game. She get mad and snatch him off the team and take him back to that team just because I got him starting. He playing in the backfield. I'm working him up. I'm working his way up. It ain't like we got a bunch of goddamn all-stars on this team. We got a decent amount. And all I'm trying to do is build the kid up. My whole point of building these kids up is to get them ready for the next level. We get you ready for that 12U level. Then a lot of these kids is leaving 12U and going to high school now.
Yeah.
You
Right.
feel me? So it's like that's my whole point. Let me teach you because I played with Crystal Ball at FIU. You feel me? So
Yeah, my brother
that's
here
my
too.
thing.
My
I
brother
didn't been
played with Crystal
around that
Ball
shit.
FIU.
So I'm like, all right, let me help you. Let me help build him up. Now you snatch him off the team. You get so hot, you mad. You take him back off the team during the season just because he wasn't getting the ball all the time. He go back over there. They losing. They end up
Well,
30
well,
to zip. You know what I'm
you
saying?
can't
Like,
save everybody. That's one thing, coach. You can't save everybody. Sometimes you gotta let the parent just go. You can't save
Hey,
every
you
fucking
ain't
yeah.
body.
never
I was like,
lie.
fuck it.
You can't save every fucking body. He can't save every. You just can't. And what I'm telling, and that's what I'm telling Twan. The reason why I say take them somewhere and get some confidence, because if somebody just not started, especially them younger ages, because you can lose a child at a young age. If Twan line D3 ass up with a regular player, he knocked the hell out of this little boy. Keep knocking the shit out of him. He gonna feel like he gonna curve for the rest of his fucking career. He ain't playing football no fucking more. So you got to take everybody. You see, it's a saying though. I could treat everybody fair, but not everybody the same. You see what I'm saying?
For real.
You can treat everybody fair, but you can't treat everybody the same because every kid ain't the same. You see what I'm saying? Ain't the same. So, but you can treat them fair accordingly. One time, I'm gonna say this because I got to go. Jimmy Johnson, y'all remember Jimmy Johnson played with the Cowboys, right?
Hell yeah.
Coach for the Cowboys.
Coach.
Jimmy Johnson had Emmitt Smith. He had a backup running back. Okay, they in a running back meeting. True story. The running back fall asleep. Matter of fact, I forget the running back name. He used to play with Alabama too. He fall asleep in the meeting. Jimmy Johnson cut him. Okay, so the press asked him, why did you cut him? He said he fell asleep in the meeting, blah, blah. They say, what? Okay, what if it was Emmitt Smith? If Emmitt Smith, would you have cut him? He said, hell no, I would have woke him up. You see? It's levels to everything. So it's levels to everything. I could treat D3. I can't treat the D3 like I treat the Timmy because they too different. D3 can miss 2 practices. God damn it, that Timmy better not miss damn practice. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It might not sound good, but it's fair. It's fair though. It's fair because that Timmy need more work. You understand what I'm saying? God damn it, I'm picking up D3 Saturday. God damn it, that Timmy man better bring him on time. Come on now,
y'all. You ain't leaving the bus. Mr. Bus ain't leaving till he get here.
What? But the bus ain't leaving. The whole everything
is Johnny on the bus? Okay, we can leave.
The bus coming to get the bus going to his house if it be too late. You understand?
Right, we pulling up in the front yard.
Okay, let the Timmy say you on his way. Well, ma'am, you probably need to meet us there because we got to go.
Hey, Nick Saban say this guy here put in 35 hours. This guy here put 45 hours, but guy with 35 hours, he execute better. Who you think Nick Saban put in the game? 45 hours or 35 hours?
35.
Oh, you better know it.
So that what I'm saying. You
better,
treat,
baby.
If a coach know that he can't treat every child, don't treat every child the same. You can't treat them as, but you can be fair. You got to be fair though. You got to be fair, and that's all you can be is fair. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Even when you running your little tournaments and you judging them on your on their speed and all that stuff there. Right?
Gotta be fair.
You gotta be fair, right? Because sometimes you want Project Baby there, right? So you're gonna call to one, hey man, Project Baby coming, just or D3 coming, or I just hate to keep using that. He's just rolling off my name. Or somebody else coming, or Blaze Mim like Blaze. Is Blaze coming?
Mason Creighton, you coming?
Right. You calling Rudolph to make sure Blaze gonna be there,
yes,
right?
Sir. Yes,
you
sir.
Ain't calling Lehman, because Lehman got to pay. Because you don't know Lehman's child yet. God damn it. Right? But it's fair though. It's fair because it's better. It's never personal, it's fair. That's all I'm saying. So as long as you know that hey, you won't miss your sleep. As long as you be fair with them, that's it. That's all you can be.
All you can be, coach.
Right.
It's gonna be hard, but we're gonna be fair. You hear me?
That's it.
We're gonna be hard, but it's gonna be fair.
Right. So,
but a lot of coaches, I feel like right now they just being held to crazy ass standards first and foremost. I feel like a lot of the parents weren't as involved as they are now. I feel like the parents are a little bit overly protective of their kids, and sometimes being overprotective ain't doing nothing but setting them up for failure. So, by all means, I think we need to get away from the bitch assness. Period.
Because the reason why is that because let's be real, 90% of them is women. Women is sensitive about their kid. These niggas ain't taking care of their children. They ain't around. They come Saturday, that ass boy.
They barely there Saturday.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's been a lot more dads.
You know why? Because NIL deals, and stuff like that. Everybody want a deal now. That's why.
Goddamn, you hell.
No, I'm just saying, because deals and stuff like that. Nigga, oh shit, I really can mold my child and shit.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, they doing
I
that.
ain't gonna hold you. you might be right. And
That's
every
right.
time I'm sorry, Rudolph, but I'm blaming Rudolph every
Right,
time.
right, fact.
Everybody want to be Blaze. Everybody want to be Blaze. You hear me? They want to be internet sensation. They want to be able to say that they got money off of what they did young. You know what I mean? So everybody behind their kid doing that same jump. It's unfortunate because we putting our kids up to some crazy ass situations or whatever standards. But god damn it, that's where it comes from, bro.
Man, everything got its pros and its cons in life, man.
I real.
So let me
Everybody
ask
like
y'all
to,
this:
when
how long should y'all feel like football should go?
when you ask Rod about
Hold on.
Wendy's, you know that shit
I
ain't good
think
for you,
football.
but you gonna go get that
I
shit
think
because
you
it's
need a
cheap
rest
and
period.
fast.
I think it done got ridiculous. The year round shit. I really do. But you know,
Hold
each
on,
his
what you
own.
mean? What you mean how long football should
Cause
go?
like, all right, so my son when he get done, like right now he get done, boom, he go play rec basketball. He ain't no real basketball player. He ain't gonna be that tall. You feel me? We realistic.
Yeah.
But he get done with that. He go to soccer. I had him playing soccer early since he was 4. And he really good at that shit, like for real. So if the football don't work, shit, soccer might work. I don't, you know what I mean? But he also do track. He do track workouts. So he out there on the track doing track workouts. Then we might run in a couple meets, but shit, I stick with that soccer. You know what I mean? We go to tournaments. We got a tournament in Palm Coast, coming up, shit like that. So, some kids playing, they get done with the season, boom, they going to 8-on-8. And they, you know what I'm saying? It's just
And
football, football,
football,
football,
football,
football.
football, football.
Yeah.
I think so. Here this out. Me personally, I've been doing this shit for probably about 9 years, 10 years. And what I've realized, the kids who come to my camps and they are multi sport athletes, they ready to compete. They don't give a
Mhm.
fuck who in front of them. They don't give a damn who the hell, whatever, whatnot. I'm about to bust your ass. They are ready to compete. Cause guess what? In soccer, I gotta compete. In basketball, I gotta compete. In track, I gotta compete.
And
When
it's good to
you
have
are
it. Right. Go ahead. Finish.
when you are a specialist, okay, somebody like a Sador who feels that you have been working this hard at this such and such for so long and whatever, man, y'all ain't fucking with me. I done trained too long. I done put in the work. I did way more than you. So guess what? It's entitled to me because I already done did this. I shouldn't even have to show you niggas because I already done did this. You get what I'm saying?
Right. And you ain't dumbing down. And you ain't dumbing down in your child with just one sport. Like quit acting
Mhm.
like how you know he gonna be a football player? How you know he ain't gonna be a soccer player? How you know
Mhm.
he can't play basketball? How you know he ain't gonna start shooting from 30 feet? Because he's short. I mean, you keep him in everything. You don't want to limit him and nothing. You want to give him everything and all choices for he can make it or he excel. How you know he won't be 100-meter champion? You know what I'm saying? You just got the football, and I love football. Football is my number one sport, of course. But what I'm saying is, you got to keep your child in everything. And these days, it's good to keep your child in everything, for they won't have their ass, especially boys. For their ass won't have nothing to time, no time to do nothing when they get out of school, but go their ass to sleep because these young boys get in too much trouble,
They do.
burn their ass out, keep their ass and everything. So they ass won't do nothing but come home and be tired and go do their work because they got too much time. Any type of extra time is bad time for these little young motherfuckers these
Yes,
days.
sir. Idle time is bad time. Hey, and another thing is Anthony Davis, right? That motherfucker was short as hell all his high school career. His senior season, he goes from 6 foot to 6'9", something ridiculous, bro. He was playing guard all his life. So you never know what's gonna happen with these
Right.
kids. You feel me? Development happens at different times for different people. And another thing, I was doing a lot of research earlier today about just how to assist in growing.
Mhm.
I got a boy right now. Let me say something real quick before I go.
Go ahead.
Twan know him real good. I had a boy on my team, LJ. He played with Michigan basketball team right now. He number 2 for Michigan, freshman.
Mm-hmm.
He used to play with my little league team. Tough as can be. Play quarterback, hit you, and everything. I used to take him to practice. I had him since he was 7, 8 years old. He used to say, "Coach, I can play basketball." I go pick him up. You ain't playing no goddamn basketball. My basketball coach want me to drop you off. Nigga, you ain't playing no basketball. Get your ass back. That's the way I talk to him. Coach, I can play, but you can't play no damn basketball. You sleep. Coach, come to my basketball game. Oh, nigga, you ain't playing no basketball. We playing fucking football. Tell your coach, fuck him. You with me. His basketball coach. You know, that's the way I talk legit, because I knew his dad and all that. Me and his dad went to high school together and all that. So I go pick him up every day. Sometimes, but that basketball coach be waiting on him. As soon as I drop on basketball coach, grab him. I'm like, damn. So I went to the gym and seen him. He did when he was 9 years old. I said, God damn, he is pretty goddamn good. But I ain't telling me. So I said, you see me, coach? Yeah, you did all right. I never tried to just fill his head up. But I'm like, really like, damn, he the shit. You feel me? But his last game, he played a Super Bowl game. He played with Bart. He played a Super Bowl game. He threw an interception. He was like on 14, but I called it 14U, 13, 14U. He threw an interception in the Super Bowl and lost. The game was over with. He came with me crying. 13, 14. He said, I ain't never playing football no more. I thought he was joking. You see what I'm saying? He never played. Mind you, he played football since 6U, since a baby. He went, time he got the varsity, ain't never playing football no more, coach. Crying. He threw an interception at the end. I thought he was playing. He went to high school. He ain't play football no more. I went to basketball. He killing everything about acting 30 points a game. He played with
Yeah, he
Michigan
went to
right now.
Michigan.
He played Michigan right now. See, you never
God
know your
damn.
pal, but he knew his pal. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Then even when I used to see him in high school, I said, LJ, please come be a safety. Please come be a safety for Lakeland High School. I promise. I said, LJ, I promise you'll be the number 1 safety in the nation. He said, Coach, I play basketball. I said, that's real. You know what I'm saying? But he knew his fate. So don't dumb it down your kids in one sport, man. Let them play everything. Because I say LJ, I thought LJ was a better football player. Shit, he's shooting 30 feet now. You see, I've seen him in the NCAA tournament, helping Michigan come back. Yeah. So
Hello. You never know how they're gonna develop. But I was saying about I was doing some research earlier. So height wise, getting taller and so forth. One of the main things was stretching. Another
Right.
thing was getting on the monkey bars and allowing gravity to elongate your spine and your limbs. You get what I'm saying? But another one was jumping. Okay. And I started really just reading excessively on jumping and so forth, and just started thinking about it, bro. All basketball players get taller because they're around other basketball players, jumping and stretching, trying to get to the highest point they can, and they're stretching their bodies. You get what I'm saying? So if we don't allow our kids to actually create or perform those movements in alternate sports, we don't know how those alternate sports are going to improve them in their main sport. You get what I'm saying? So you have to allow them to do different movements because those different movements definitely help you in your main sport, bro. Like for real, for real.
Yeah.
In baseball, you talking about hand-eye coordination. You talking about tracking the ball at the high point, the highest point. You get what I'm saying? It's all different types of stuff you can pick up on from different ordeals, but you just gotta go ahead and play. You gotta allow them to play, and don't limit your kids, bro. Like we could honestly, when they're doing interviews and whatnot for high school, I mean for colleges and whatnot, colleges want kids who are going to be involved on campus. The more sports and the more clubs you're a part of, period, the more likely you're gonna get accepted to a college. You get me? So why not let them play a whole bunch of different sports? Bro, a kid could get a 50% football scholarship and a 50% track scholarship. Now he got a whole hundo.
Right.
You know? So just you gotta make sure you keeping your options open. I always like multi-sport athletes because they ready to compete. They ready to like, coach, I'm gonna show you. I don't give a damn what you talking about. So
Them movements too, like soccer, man. We threw a screen. I threw a
lateral
screen to my
movements.
son. Man, this man did a move. I don't even know how the hell he did it. Like it was just so swift and just he had the 14, you going crazy.
Bro.
I'm like, damn, like what the he surprised me all the time because I'm just like
Footwork,
that soccer,
lateral
man, is different.
movements, and hips. That's
Yeah.
soccer,
That's what it
bro.
was. His hips and his foot went one way and his I'm like, God damn. Like I'm thinking that to myself, but I'm a dad, I'm a coach first. So I'm just,
It's
let's go.
because you allow him
I'm
to
like, damn.
play soccer. He was
Right.
able to do that move because that move ain't got nothing to do with football. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It really ain't got nothing to do with football. He just contorted himself in a completely different way and made it a part of what he did in football. So I always say I like for kids to play other sports. When I'm doing rankings and I see that a kid is a multi-sport athlete, he usually gets a better ranking from me because I get to see other things out of him as well. Um, I have like for real, bro. Just is what it is. And 9 times out of 10, if you're all American in one sport, you are very close to being an all American in another.
It's real.
Prince and Joe, y'all know Prince and Joku.
Mm-hmm. The tight end.
No, not that one. I'm talking about Prince, the one the receiver from DEA. He played baseball. He like an all American baseball player out of this world. He been that since he was 7 years old. And shit, he been balling, playing receiver for DEA. Well, he was playing for who was he playing for before DEA? Um,
I thought Prince
DFW.
Njoku, that's his son.
Nah, that ain't his son. You talking about Njoku from the Browns?
Yeah.
Nah, that ain't his son.
You
But
you know what a lot of parents, I just thought about this and I was telling this to my kids yesterday. A lot of these parents and the kids, y'all need to stop focusing on trying to be a running back, trying to be a receiver, trying to be a quarterback. If you look at the draft, how many quarterbacks went first round? How many running backs went first round? You
probably
feel,
one
well,
or
no,
two.
Jet. Your Jet, what was Jen,
Yeah,
whatever
it
his
was
name is.
probably one or two. It was
One,
probably one or two.
from your boy from what's the name? Whatever. They ran 200 some yards a game. I can't think of his damn name right now. But anyway,
That's a Genty, and then who else?
Genty, yeah, that was about it. I
That
think the
was
next
it.
one was second round. But
Yeah.
that's what parents got to realize, man. Like if your kid gonna be a D tackle, make him into a D. Make him the best D tackle. Make him the best offensive lineman. You feel? Make him the best tight end. I love tight ends. They some of my favorite. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these people, I want him to play receiver. I want him to play running back. Oh man, forget all that, man. Them people went first round. They picking up D tackles, offensive linemen, guys coming off the edge.
D ends.
You feel me?
If you a D end and you could get to the quarterback, oh, you come and get that sack, my boy.
All right.
You gonna get that sack, my boy. So I've always been high. Like when I'm doing rankings, I'm excessively high on outside linebackers and defensive ends because they are the ones like eighth grade outside linebackers and DNs. They are that's the number one position that has an instant impact on the high school level. You can't teach instinct. You can't
Mhm.
relearn instinct. You feel me? So linebackers and defensive ends are usually the position that is ready to be inserted right now and help a high school team. You get me? So now you're getting your varsity footage early. You're getting varsity reps early. You're getting a lot of varsity everything early. You know what I mean? So if you could play defensive end or outside linebacker, boy, hone in on those skills. Hone in on those skills. I've even seen where I think it was at LSU. It was a couple years ago. They had like a number one in the nation, 5-star running back, and they transitioned him into a linebacker. Now he one of the top linebackers in the league. You get me? So, like, bruh, defense where the money at, bruh. And you not, and the wear and tear isn't on you. You know what I mean? You delivering the wear and tear. Like, but again, people want to be the one celebrated for catching the touchdown. People want to be the one celebrated for throwing the touchdown. Offense is so glamorous, but at the end of the day, offensive positions, they gotta go. Running backs, how long they stand in the league nowadays?
What, 3 years? Shit.
3 to 6 years.
3 to 6 years. Shit. The longest is O lineman though. They gotta be in the league by 20 years,
For real.
15 to 20 years. D linemen of you'll catch them by 10 to 12, depending on who they is. But but that's what it is. But yo, it's 9:59. I think it's about time for me to get up off of here. We don't
Yes,
win
sir.
ham all day. All right. We appreciate for all of our guests coming through. Coach McGee, Coach, where my boy at? He done took off. Coach Lee Brown. Who else we had on here?
Gabe.
Yes,
We had
sir.
Gabe.
Big Gabe. Hey, Big Gabe say they gonna put it on y'all last one. You better be ready. You better be ready. I might just pull up. We'll see what's going on, man.
It's hard to beat a good team twice.
Hey,
And
you
mind you,
know
mind you,
this.
when we played them, cat, these is all facts. We weren't even practicing. We
Okay.
just was pulling up, putting pads on, putting uniform on, playing, and we didn't even have everybody pull up, bro. We were missing like 4 key starters.
Hey, hey, hold on real quick, bro. Daniel Mayweather says, if it was easy to produce a 6'6", 340 lineman, I'm sure more parents would focus on the line. LOL. You got that right. But hey, so y'all ain't y'all wasn't practicing. You didn't have all your players. What else?
That's it
Man,
right now.
I really think, I
And
mean,
lost by a touchdown.
I didn't know, I don't know who they had on their team. You know what I'm saying? I do know they got Raga and a couple of other kids, but by all means, ain't Raga them older than you, than your
Yeah, they
kids?
got Ashton, Raga. They got a couple older kids. Like
Wait,
5, 6 of them.
like Ashton?
Yeah.
Ashton Fido. He a
They got
five
a
now.
9U kid from Space Coast named Cooper or something like that.
Cooper? Shit. All right, man. Let me see. And this game is where?
IMG.
IMG. Well, there it is, y'all people. Y'all know what it is. Coach Cat, the GOAT, Twan Cruz, and the motherfucking big Jap himself in the building, but we are logging off. Hey, it has been another Florida Yard. Hello. Holla.